I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Sasa, what's up? Hey, what's up? Happy birthday, guys. How are you doing?
Not if I can avoid it.
What's up, peeps?
Yeah, how's everybody? How's the weekend been?
You,
Yeah, of course, Ray. I figured since you've been here for such a long time, definitely had to
you've
drop
been a
it
main
yet.
supporter of the stream, Ray, so of course we gotta get
Yeah.
this
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
That was so sad.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon.
Sasa,
isn't
are
it?
you still down for Stardew Valley on Wednesday?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
I felt
Hey,
bad, but I
you're
couldn't
not
burn the
really
tree.
gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are
Those
the
are
rules.
rules.
I don't get to make them, I just
I
enforce
don't
them.
make them.
Oh,
Colin.
shit.
And that one fatal gunshot. This is why we love you, Ray. We always appreciate you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive.
Oh, I forgot.
He
we were
has to
sitting
stand
there
trial.
talking to The Crooked Man.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a
Yeah, I
great
just got
deal
to
to
the scene.
discuss.
Oh man, I hope things go well on our side. I forgot about that completely.
This also reminds me of another show. Old Cases, something 5. I don't remember. It was like a show where they do cold cases and shit.
Is it 48 hours? No, I don't think it's 48 hours.
Not the first 48.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name right now.
I can't think of the name right now. I'm like,
It's alright, it'll come to us. It'll come to us. We're gonna be trying to look it up because I think we have two, but I don't remember which one's which.
You've come a long
Never played
way.
either. Okay.
You must be
One
tired.
Batman is the regular Batman, and then the other one's the Telltale Batman.
Alright, cool.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Oh, great gun.
Of course you're gonna pull it out.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Yeah, for sure, Sasa. We appreciate you. Hope you have some fun.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant.
I have a drink.
Really,
that's fine.
carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'll have a drink.
Got a
Why not?
scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Jersey's really trigger happy today.
Yeah,
Well,
because we
Sheriff.
beat his ass.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You killed those women. You're destroying this town. I'm gonna say you're
You're
destroying this town.
destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
I don't know who to ask. I
You
don't know what
really
to
don't
ask.
need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you?
Oh.
You're nothing more than
That's
We
enough.
treat you with respect.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Oh, they're throwing Georgie under the bus?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your
Why'd you do
nose
it?
where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
Oh,
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do
go
you
against
say,
him.
Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over!
you.
What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the
I'm
fuck?
not leaving.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hi. It's been
This
so
could have gone
long.
so
How
well.
are ya?
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, great. What's gonna happen? Oh my god, I would be Bloody Mary.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, great. You're the fighter?
Just give me a moment, fam. Hey, this is
Oh god, button mashing, no!
Take
Oh,
this!
God, it's attack. Oh god!
You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
So we got 2 people that are stabbed.
Oh god.
I mean, he kinda deserved it for killing them.
Am I hella
This way.
I forget this game doesn't like lower volume. How do I... Hold on, let me start the game again. How do I say I'm now?
Go to the portal.
Because I have to
Just do things.
Come on.
Oh, shit!
I know.
your never brother next.
Why are you protecting him if he probably would kill you too? Oh god. Well, this is some freaking superhuman strength that you got. Oh my god, this entire city seeing us. There's a wolf. I forgot about the minutes. They make me nervous. Thankfully, they're not as bad. Oh, please just right to our think of.
Fuck! What was that?
I want to hurt her though.
Take him off!
I can't.
Come on, big thank you.
I probably missed a bunch of shit because I got ran over with the
Go, Ned!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Can we jump in?
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Maybe that's a smart plan.
Fuck! Ah!
Come on.
Right! Fuck it!
I want to know. I was shirtless, running.
Because there were some clothes hanging.
Grab onto George's car, I grabbed that.
Ah. I tried to grab onto the one, it was too late for me.
So I randomly, she threw me off the car and then ran me over. So
Just
I woke up
seconds.
without a shirt. And
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on! I need a minute.
Okay.
I'm sorry for them.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in,
I'm just a
Georgie.
hell of a lot.
Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's
Why are you
dying.
kicking
You
him?
can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, He's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Why didn't you have a choice?
I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why did you?
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still
You're
responsible.
still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Oh God, his guts are
But
hanging
what was I
out.
supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You
Why
have
would
to
you give him the same
understand,
thing?
nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
Oh no, don't play
I'm
your ribbon,
sick
please.
of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa
I'm gonna wait for
and
you.
I hate myself.
Little-eyed.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't! Vivian! No!
Oh man.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
I won't. God damn it. I don't like any of these choices. But I feel bad. I don't want him to die in pain. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat.
What'd you choose?
To end it quickly for him.
Oh, so did I.
Nobody deserves to suffer, even if he was freaking horrible, man. Oh my god. I feel so bad for Vivian. I know he's responsible in all of it too, but I wish he wouldn't have done what she did.
Around their neck is now.
Now we're at the Shepherd Metalworks.
I'm outside that place, so I was just gonna wait here. But now whoever else has a ribbon on, you can take your ribbon off.
That is true. I'm gonna look around real quick before I open the door.
Meaning the Little Mermaid is the only person who can take off her ribbon. She's not dead.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
There's only one thing you can really look at.
Yeah, just the car.
So enter I go.
Of course.
More button mashing. Fun. Doesn't this game realize I'm tired of button mashing?
Why would they come here? All places. Packages.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Are the best safety devices in Carolina.
Feel like some shit's about to come down.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to, like, in case you have to freaking button mash or something. Or quick time events.
I feel like us and Bloody Mary are gonna get into it.
Oh, most likely.
He's the big bad that we still have to finish off before I guess frickin' man.
Bigby Wolf.
Yep, speaking of the devil.
The big bad wolf.
Evil devil.
What are these pictures?
You used to be something.
me and Snow, the girls. Snow and her, me and her, and them fighting. Her kissing me.
What's this wheel over here?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
I think that's what makes you crooked.
Probably. I saw blood underneath it.
Maybe that's where they chop the heads off.
Look
now,
at
once
this.
you now they pulled the ribbons. And chopped the heads off.
Oh, look, the silver bullets in the workbench.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, God.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Is there like a mirror or something she keeps disappearing in?
Well, because she can disappear. Hey, achievement, Grandmaster Librarian. Unlock all the Fable entries.
It's big.
You can hide with these, and this is.
I feel like I chose a bad spot.
Which spot did you choose?
I went up toward like these pipes.
I went looking around the box.
In the vent.
Just absolutely fucking it.
Oh, most likely.
Oh, I mistimed that.
I did too.
I wasn't prepared to have to slap a button to protect my face. Damn,
Oh, I mixed freaking X again. Yeah, I did that.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh god, she's horrible. She reminds me of that thing from the
Spirit?
Yeah. She has mirrors all over her though. That's sitting there.
She's made of glass. Oh, I think we chose I'm full-blown wolf man now.
You're a little ahead of me.
But not that much.
Oh, there's one. Oh god, I think I have to do a lot of defending here. The way that she makes sounds reminds me of Tickling Glasses. Bernie, what's up? How are you doing? Happy Monday. We went through hell.
He always ends up naked.
Honestly, yeah. I don't mind it though.
And this man's just staring at me, butt ass.
He really
naked.
did, Bernie. Finally got that scotch you asked for.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of special... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Why would you want that?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
Probably has
Look,
people in
there's
there.
no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's
What's he
funny,
hiding down
coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. and I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless.
Maybe I want to kill
and I worry you're not thinking of them. Let me ask you an honest question.
I feel it's trying to
What do
escape.
you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
I don't know what to
I'm
pick.
actually
Oh my
looking
god.
forward to seeing Miss White again. My
Damn it,
previous
fine.
interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
I'm only agreeing
What
to
do you
bring
say?
you in.
Do we have to grab the gun or can we just...
Fine.
Yeah, I grabbed the gun.
Okay, he dropped it for me.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
I'm gonna cuff him.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will
I
follow.
really wanted to kill him,
Me too. We'll see how this
but I
round
don't know
goes for
what
us.
what the outcome would have been if I murdered him and brought him back as the dead body.
Snow White would be...
I know,
Please.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me? When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about
didn't
it
kill
later.
him?
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Oh god.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
I told him.
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
But
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Are we gonna
This
do
is
the handcuffs?
ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Yeah, it's
Really?
right here, Bernie.
I would never authorize
What are you up
such
to
an
right
act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I was
Yeah,
attacked.
and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Don't trust your ass,
They do
motherfucker.
it because they want to protect
Me
me,
either.
as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Let's go. They're all coming up to our
Let's
side.
go. I got everybody to my side.
Me too.
Fuck you, Crooked Man.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
It feels like that, Zaisa.
Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't do anything
He was
to him.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
me.
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, Who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I feel that.
I'd like
I
to.
honestly feel the same
I
as
need to
say.
say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Damn right, Nerissa.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just—
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid—
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good
Come on,
enough
guys,
for
throw him
me?
down the witching well.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Nerissa sealed his coffin.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him away.
Everyone,
much is
listen
happening.
up! Clearly,
Who
we're
says
having
that?
trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't
Let's vote.
suggesting
I
yourself.
feel like voting is good.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's
Yes.
right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What
Don't-
about
don't-
him?
Don't put it
He
on
was
me,
appointed.
please.
He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
That is true, Sasai.
Okay.
Technically, it isn't murder.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Oh no, we have to decide. Please give me a
Yes,
couple
Sheriff.
seconds. Rip his head
Oh,
off,
boy.
throw him down the witching well, or
Teach him
I
a
don't know what to
fucking
do.
lesson.
I don't know what to do.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid
I'm
of
not
him.
even up to that point yet.
Not this
Oh,
one.
I didn't do anything. God damn it. He didn't give me enough time.
There you are. I hope you all
Of course, he wasn't gonna
remember
get
this
enough to say
moment.
shit.
Think of me
Nope.
when you try to sleep.
Finish
I don't
it,
know what to
Sheriff.
do.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Holy crap. Throw him
You
down the witching
know,
well. Screw
just
it.
between us, I was gonna let you live. But now,
You're going to miss me.
I'm throwing him down the witching well.
no, I won't.
I'm locking him up.
For what he did, sometimes if you take a life, you gotta pay for that life.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
He's gonna be locked in jail. For his crooked ripping shreds, but I feel like everybody would have like, oh my god!
I'm so sorry, Sasai. Yeah, I didn't want to be the beast that they believed we were.
Yeah, neither did I.
Oh god.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hey.
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
I'm glad he's working for us now.
This put him in a cage. He's a crow.
That Gwen and the other dude. I remember his name right now. Hans?
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
Of course you would. Oh my god, Sai. Oh my god. But I ain't gonna lie on that.
Big B.
I ain't gonna disagree.
Big B, a wolf in the streets and in the sheets.
I wonder what the line was for.
To get in and see snow. Guess they got some problems. Now the Turkman's locked up. None of them have jabs. We'll see in game 2.
That Toad?
I'm going! Jesus!
See in game 2.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
Oh man, I feel... Oh,
You forgot these.
You didn't get your clap.
Oh, thank you. It's
gave you
been
money
pretty
for
busy
your
around
clap.
here.
Right?
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
I mean, I tried to help.
Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Come on, Colin. I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby. I have
Gave you the money
something.
for it.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Here's my boy.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
I do too, my
Dad
heart's
says
hurting.
there's
About
no
sending
time to
Colin.
say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
He's so sweet.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch
God.
it.
I didn't want to.
Sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
Oh, it's poor TJ.
That's everybody.
TJ, you're breaking my heart.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ. But
Feel bad about Colin.
look
I
on the
feel
bright
bad
side,
about TJ
okay?
and Toad.
There's plenty of space to run around.
And
a nice river
Crooked
nearby,
Man's
so you can
going,
swim
too.
all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye,
sorry,
Mr.
guys.
Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
I'm so sorry, Colin.
trying to comfort the kid.
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those?
Oh,
How
call
about
him.
a smoke for the road?
Sorry.
One last time?
Rules the rules. You'll break down again and show up.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
I got love for you guys. What can I say?
I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Gave him the whole
I love Colin. Oh man, my heart breaks.
Saying goodbye?
Guys.
I'm hurting.
Nerissa! Is she moving in?
Hi.
Hi.
I feel bad.
Still wearing that thing.
DJ,
Oh.
Toad,
Yeah.
Holly.
I guess I am.
But I don't feel bad for the Crooked Man
It's not easy to forget.
and his little bird.
I know it seems like I should be able to.
I
It's
understand.
okay. I get it.
I love that.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
No risk.
She's like carrying all this guilt on her. I feel so bad.
I don't know what happened. But
I know
that
she didn't
night
mean it.
at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me
Trying to
this,
comfort you.
Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it's done as done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh God, it was her.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right.
You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Damn, that hit me in the feels.
Right?
I really hope we did some good somehow.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's exactly what Fate said to us in the first episode. Oh, God.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Wait, I'm gonna go after her. Something, it clicked in my head after what
I'll
she
see
said.
you around. Wolf.
Is that Faith?